Gino, you're weighing about 20 pounds heavier because you've got all these belts wrapped around. You're now half of the American Tag Team Champions.
I say, except I am your champion. I want all you people to sit here and shut up because I got a lot of important things to say. I want to start off by saying when I came here and gifted you people with my shut up. Shut up! When I came here and gifted you people with my presence, I said 1985 will be the year of gorgeous Gino Hernandez. And then my great partner, Chris Adams, and I formed the dynamic duo. And I would like to say to you right now, and you, Fritz Von Erich, because I know you're watching, and to you, the Von Erich family, for many years now, you have been the idols of the people around the world. Well, starting as of now, last week, the dynamic duo beat them guys that have the nerve to call themselves the Fantastics. We are now the tag team champions. After tonight, there will be no doubt in your mind or the washed-up Von Erich who the greatest tag team in the history of wrestling is. And more importantly, all you thousands of people here have come to see my car get destroyed. Well, let me tell you right now, you're going to be so disappointed, and then I want you people on your knees and saying, yes, the dynamic duo is the greatest tag team of all time. But, shut up. But most important than that, here's some food for thought. After we win tonight, we get a match with the stipulation of our choice. And I'm going to tell everyone right now, this stipulation, there has never in the history of wrestling ever been a match like this. So just remember, folks, after tonight, after the dynamic duo has proved they're the greatest team of all time, then and only then, comes D-Day, the real D-Day, double destruction of the Von Erich by the dynamic duo. And furthermore, Kerry Von Erich, Monday night, I'm going to be driving in my beautiful Corvette to come beat you.
He is decked out with a girl on each arm and a championship belt, Greg Valentine.
I'll tell you what, Bob Caudle, you may ask what I'm doing dressed like this for my two young lovely ladies here, but I'm celebrating, you understand? I'm celebrating because just what you said, I am now the proud owner of this coveted gold belt. I want to say one thing else. This belt still smells like Ric Flair, still got his name across the front, so I'm going to have a belt made for me by the NWA. It's going to be presented to me. It's not even going to be the same color, you understand, but it's going to represent the same thing. The most prestigious belt in all the land, the United States Championship. I want to say one thing else. I haven't got too much time to stay around here because my ladies and I are going to go out for a nice candlelight dinner, you understand, the champagne. We are celebrating, you know that? And then tomorrow we are heading down to the beach. I got my 36-foot Chris Craft Scorpion. I'm telling you, we're going to have a good time. I'm not worried about challengers right now. I'm not accepting any challengers because I'm just going to enjoy what this brings me, and that's lots of money, the fringe benefits here.
What happened to you? I was going to say, your face looks like it's been in an egg.
Hey, my girls don't care about, hey, listen, they know I'm the greatest. They know that Ric Flair is no longer the #1 dude around here. You know, I had to stay in the back seat long enough. But now I'm in the driver's seat. I've got all the controls, you understand? I'm not worried about this little scar here. You know, Ric Flair's such a dirty wrestler, he tried to tear my eye out. you know something? It's going to be a long time before Ric Flair does that again because I'm not going to give him a match. You understand?
Oh,
he doesn't deserve a match. I've got too many other contracts coming up, like in San Francisco and Chicago, Toronto, wherever, you know.
He was man enough to give you a match, Greg.
Well, I'll tell you what, the only time he gave me a match, Bob Caudle, the only time he gave me a match is after I broke his nose. I had to break his nose to get a United States title match. And as soon as I got it, you see it right here. Proof of the pudding. That means that I'm the better man, that I'm the greatest. Just ask Heidi right here who's the greatest.
He is the greatest.
What about it?
Definitely the greatest.
There's at least two opinions and a third counting Greg.
You're absolutely right, Bob Caudle. That's two opinions. All the girls in the world think that way. They're tired of this. Hey, wait a minute.
I have another opinion. Wait a minute. Here I'm sure is another opinion.
Out here interrupting
Here
my
is
interview.
Nature Boy Ric
My
Flair.
interview time, Flair.
I hear the old time. Right or wrong, huh?
You are going to sit here and tell the whole world that Valentine's the greatest? No, don't insult me. No, I'm not insulting. They're very lovely. Valentine, I give you credit. I threw a number away last year. You are going to sit here and tell the public Valentine's the greatest? Bob Caudle, I want to show you something, Major. I don't want to disturb anybody.
Well, I tell you, Flair slugged Valentine into the ring. David, he's tearing that tuxedo right off of him.
I think he's giving him his opinion of what he thinks of Greg Valentine.
He's ripped the coat off. He's going to rip the pants.
He is. He's going to take him down to the bare skin. He's taking him down. All right.
All right, David, he's just about got him completely undressed in the ring. Ripping his shirt off.
The fans love it.
I tell you, they're going wild.
Yes, his girls are standing over here sort of.
The former Southwest Heavyweight Champion, Tully Blanchard.
I tell you what, I told you people, I'm not the Southwest champion anymore. Dory Funk Jr. is, and I hate to just cry in my milk. It's my interview if you guys don't mind,
Go ahead, take it. Go ahead with your
Okay,
interview.
thank you. These two guys, they taught me a lot about wrestling years ago. But then you get up on their own. You get up on their level, and they got to try to put you down verbally all the time.
Wait a minute, Blanchard.
They steal the belt from you.
Just hold it 1 second. You have never reached our level. That's what is the whole problem, because you never will reach our level. You'll always be a neophyte compared to the Funk name. Sure, your father was a tremendous athlete. Your father was great. Our father was great, too. We'll both admit that. But we are proven people in the world of professional wrestling. And look what Junior did to you whenever he beat you. Right, Junior?
Well, I'd say the proof of the pudding is that I won that Southwestern States Championship fair and square. I avenged the defeat you had over my brother.
That's right.
I'm
you
the
said
Southwest.
a defeat over your brother right there. I beat him right in the middle of that ring. Right here in the goddamn middle of that ring. Just like I beat you in that ring right there. And you stole that belt from me. And you know in your heart that you took the belt from me with illegal way.
I never stole anything in my life. I won that championship fair and square, right down the middle.
From Bob Roop. We're right on nationwide TV. You embarrassed the fantastic Oxbegger. Garvin, they call you the purdy boy. I wonder how purdy you'd be if I'd take this shaving cream and put all over your head and snip that hair off your body. If I'd shave your back, your arm, I'd shave him baldy. You cannot embarrass Oxbegger on TV. Ronnie Garvin, somewhere, somehow, I'm going to shave you. I'm going to get even with you, Ronnie Garvin.
All right, he says. I want to take a second, if I may, to talk to Ronnie Garvin, the national heavyweight champion. Brother, you can't trust that man, Bob Roop.
I'm going to tell you, Gordon, I'm sick and tired of having to fight 2, 3, and 4 guys. And I don't care what I've got to do from now on, Gordon. You going to think I'm a maniac? Well, that's what I'm going to be. If I got to come out here with a baseball bat, share the kitchen sink, I don't care. because I'm going to do it my way. I've been called a one-man gang, hands of stone, whatever you want to call it. Well, I'm going to fight fire with fire, and a lot of people's going to eat some knuckle sandwiches. Believe me, I'm sick and tired. I ain't going to stand for it. I ain't going to put up with it.
Well, I can certainly understand that. So there you have it, the comments from the man with the hands of stone, Ronnie Garvin. He was set upon by Bob Roop. And thankfully, Ron Ritchie, Brian Adidas, and the Italian Stallion came along. Baker has joined...
Where you at, Ronnie Garvin? You know I want to cut your hair, you little runt. You come up there and take a couple punches upside the head. You're not tough enough for Oxpecker. I'm going to shave your head. I'm going to... Just a little runt, a little pig spit. You call yourself the buzzsaw. Garvin, you've never felt this here hard punch on TV. You little sawed off front. You ain't gonna do...
Wait a minute. What have we got going on here? Ox Baker charging into the ring against Ronnie Garvin, and Garvin exploding. And so is Ox Baker. Ox Baker, 6'5", 311 pounds. And here's 6 going here. Forget about the rules, regulations, and what have you. And again, it's Bob Roop charging the ring. And wait a minute. Ron Starr has just gone over there. And Ronnie Garvin. They've got Garvin. And they're trying to put that shaving cream on him. They're trying to cut his hair. And wow, like Ron Ritchie and Brian Adidas, the Italian Stallion. And wait a second. Wait a second. They got part of that mutton. They got part of the mutton chop. They got part of the mutton chops that Ox Baker had. And so he has been trimmed somewhat.
It's for everybody thinks that I'm not going to shave him. Every time I see you, Ox Baker, I'm going to clip some of that mustache of yours until you bald like the rest of your head. Every city that I see you, I'm going to be clipping, and I'm going to be clipping away till there's nothing left in your face. And this is what I got to right here. And I'm going to get more. Believe me, I'm going to clip him till he's bald, and that's a promise I make to everyone. And first, a promise to myself, Gordon, I'm going to keep my word. I'm going to clip him till he's bald.
Well, fair enough. The comments from the national heavyweight a little bit later on, and of course...
Austin Idol for president, and I will be president. And when I do become president, do you know who I'm going to have driving my limousine, chauffeuring me to and from the Oval Office? It will be none other than himself, Tommy the Chauffeur Rich. Tommy the Chauffeur Rich, you'll be the one who will drive the Idol to and from the big seat in the big city. You're looking at it right here. You know, Georgia Championship Wrestling has overruled the National Wrestling Alliance. That tells me one thing, that they want the whole world, that they don't care about anybody else but Georgia Championship Wrestling, and that they want the entire country. Well, they can have it, but they better remember one damn thing, that the Idol is the nucleus of this country. 8 million homes, darling. 8 million homes. 3 people to a home. 24 million people tune in every week to see the prettiest, the sexiest, the most intelligent, the greatest all-around athlete of all time, the Georgia champion, and I should be having this shot for the world's title. I'm the world's champion. I'm the world's champion right there.
Thank you so very much. We'll be right back.